Hey guys, so I'm sorry uh I didn't make a news video in a few weeks. I kind of forgot about it and I got a new phone. But anyway, today I'm not going to be talking about news. Today's going to be, I don't know, maybe a 10-minute video on just kind of everything you need to know about 9/11, which happened on September 11th, 2001, back 20 years ago. So today is the 20th anniversary of that. Sorry if my voice crackles, just going through puberty. Um, so yeah, I have this book here that, well, kind of like a book. I'm sorry if you don't see that. Just one second here. It says documentary of 9/11, and those are the Twin Towers. You know, the ones standing very high, the white buildings. And those are the buildings that got crashed on that day by terrorists. So what happened was on September 11th, 2001, it was a clear day in the New York City and, a lot of the places in the USA. And so at 7:59 a.m. Eastern Time, the American Airlines Flight 11, bound for Los Angeles, left from Boston Logan Airport with, what was it? I forget how many crew members aboard, but like how many passengers. But it had four terrorists on it, like four hijackers, and at 8:15, just 16 minutes later, they hijacked the plane, and so they were going this way to no, it would be like this way to Los Angeles. So say this is the plane, and Boston Logan Airport's like right here. New York City's down here. Then Los Angeles is far that way. The plane was going like this, and then when the hijackers and terrorists hijacked it, went like this and into the Trade Center. So there's, as you can see, there's two World Trade Centers here. There's two Twin Towers, or two World Trade Centers. So it was actually seven, but the two of them got crashed. So at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time, the American Airlines Flight 11 came down above New York City, going towards the southern tip of Manhattan / Lower Manhattan, which is where the World Trade Centers are. And the plane crashed into between the 93rd and the 99th floors of the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. So yeah, the North Tower is actually the tower that has the phone line at the top, the one closest to my fingers. So yeah, and then when there's a second plane that took off Boston Logan Airport at about 8:15 a.m., also bound for Los Angeles. And then at the exact, around the time that American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, that's around the same time that, so the next plane is American Airlines Flight 175. That airplane got hijacked around the time that 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. And then just 17 minutes later, after the first plane got crashed, American Airlines Flight 175 came from the other side, so New Jersey-ish, Statue of Liberty came from that side, and came down really, really, really low, and then crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center so it was about 15-ish floors lower, I think between the 78th and the 83rd floors of Tower 2. So the North Tower is called Tower 1 and the South Tower is called Tower 2. So yeah, and then at 8:42 a.m. Eastern Time, American Airlines Flight 93 took off from Newark Airport, New Jersey. And then we're going to be talking about this plane a little bit later, so we'll be talking about another plane right now. At 8:48 a.m. Eastern Time, American Airlines Flight 77 took off from, forget, but it was down near Virginia area. No, I think it was Washington actually. So yeah, it was 77, took off from Washington, bound for Los Angeles as well. And then at about 9 o'clock, terrorists hijacked the planes and then turned the plane around. And at 9:37 a.m., that same plane crashed into the Pentagon that killed 184 people instantly. So yeah, and then and after only burning for 102 minutes, after burning for only 56 minutes, the South Tower collapsed. It collapsed in about 10 seconds, so it takes about 10 seconds for over 1,000 foot tall skyscraper to collapse. Yeah, it collapsed at 9:59. Then at 10:03 a.m., that plane that I was telling you about took off from Newark Airport, New Jersey. This plane was bound for San Francisco, and what was it? Maybe like 9:40-ish, got hijacked by the terrorists, and all these terrorists were in the same group. They did this on purpose, of course. And then they kind of turned the plane around a little bit and went back a little bit, and then flew into the ground near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. But it is said that they were supposed to crash, like they wanted to crash into either the White House or the U.S. Capitol. So, I think, but they had problems on the plane or something like that. And then at 10:28 a.m. Eastern Time, the North Tower collapsed after burning for 102 minutes. So those towers came down quickly. Those towers came down really quickly. Yeah, we will never forget this day. And let me just, my gosh. I'm so sorry. At the World Trade Center site in New York City, 2,753 people perished. 184 people perished at the Pentagon, and 40 people perished in the ground near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. So we will never forget those people who risked their lives that day. Sorry, not risked their lives, but killed that day by terrorists. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So the terrorists are they're in a group called Al-Qaeda. And the leader of that group is Osama bin Laden. And, well, actually, I think first I should be talking about the president. I'm sorry, I live in Canada. Yeah, so George W. Bush was the president in that time. And let me see here. He, on that day, on that same day that all those events happened, all those sad events happened, he wanted war to begin. And in a few days after the attacks, everybody knew who did this. So so the terrorist leader was named Osama bin Laden. And yeah, so in about November of 2001, U.S. troops got ready and flew off into war. So they flew on the U.S. Army jet, whatever it's called, something like that though. And yeah, in 2003 they bombed places in Afghanistan because that's where it was. But they didn't find Osama bin Laden until 2011. January, I think it was January 29th, 2011, where he got killed. So, yeah, he got killed in 2011, and to this day, I still don't really know why they wanted to do this. I mean, did he want money? I mean, there was 19 terrorists, who agreed to commit suicide by flying planes into the buildings, the Pentagon, and a ground, which was supposed to be the U.S. Capitol or the White House. I mean, I still don't know why they did this. It's a mystery. 9/11 is a mystery. So, yeah, that's like I think that's all. That's basically all I can say. Oh, you know what? So stupid, I forgot to show you the book. But I'll just show you it right now. Okay, so 1 sec. So these are the buildings before they got attacked. The next page. This was at 9:03 a.m. and you can see one of the buildings is already attacked, and you can see the second plane about half a second away from the World Trade Center, because that's how fast a plane can go. And yeah, it actually basically looks like purple dust going towards Brooklyn. And this is about maybe 3 seconds after the other picture of the plane about going in. It caused a huge fire and debris falling, lots of debris falling there. And then, so that was at 9:03. Then 9:59, when the South Tower collapsed. So the one on the, I don't know what it would be for you, but for me, it's on the left. And then, can't be fully sure, but I think this is the North Tower collapsing. I hope you can see that. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, so George W. Bush was the president only until 2008 or 9. I think 2009. Yeah, 2009. He was the president until 2009. And but they killed Osama bin Laden in 2011. So yes, we still don't know to this day why they did this, but it's important for you guys to know. And in the next few upcoming days, I will be telling you news, like some news around the world. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's sad, but we need to remember this day 20 years ago and what happened. Thank you for watching. Please, this is the most sad video I will ever make. But if you'd like to, you can subscribe, like, or comment to my channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.